Hello, Coste. Welcome to the GCI live stream. GCI Studios, episode number 194. There we have it. One of the most intimidating things for an artist, a blank piece of paper. Here we go. And there's Mr. Man. Good morning, Mr. Man. Thank you for taking a couple to stop by. So we are just starting to lay out the Batman versus Clayface sketch. This was requested by Nicholas, who should be here, I'm thinking, pretty soon. So we're keeping this loose, just trying to get a layout that we like. I watched the trailer, but I did not get time to watch the entire thing. So I thought they had some pretty good effects just in the trailer. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the GCI live stream. We are drawing. There's Nick. This is the beginning of the Batman versus Clayface. We're going to get Batman laid in here. Clayface will be up here. All right. See you when you get back. So in this stage, we're just trying to get everything blocked in. Figure out where we want it all. So this is episode 194 of Draw Every Day, GCI Studios, and we are drawing Batman versus Clayface. Hip hip hooray. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the live stream, everyone. This is GCI Studios. We are getting started on a Batman versus Clayface. Just getting everything laid out right now. Yes, sleep can be our enemy. Not really. Good morning, Arby. Welcome to the stream. We are getting this laid out. The Batman versus Clayface in honor of the request from Nick Trillhouse, one of our mods here. Check your account, art, my art account. You're trying to sketch. I can check it out later, Arby. I get kind of pressed for time this morning. I got a lot of sketching to do. Let's get a line of sight here. Yeah, I had to get some reference for Clayface. I've literally never tried to draw Clayface before, so this is something new for me. And he is quite the blob, I'll tell you. Yeah, it's a work in progress. A lot going on here. I used the 11 by 17 paper again, so I could draw it big. Yeah, it just loses everything if you try to draw him on a small piece of paper. I drew sketched him out in my small sketchbook and couldn't fit him on the page, of course. Yeah, he's got some basic anatomy buried underneath all that clay, but yeah, not very much actual anatomy going on with the clay face. Bring this up a little higher over here. I should probably get Batman's cape in there a little bit so I know where not to draw Clayface in. Hey, Costy. Yeah, I think it looks, Superman Solar looks really good for a fan-made movie. I'll tell you that. A lot better than anything I could have done. Yeah, the flying effects were pretty cool, I thought. Welcome everyone to the GCI live stream. We're in the middle of laying out a Clayface versus Batman sketch. Thank you for being here. Please hit that like button and consider subscribing before you have to go. He's trying to. Batman's trying to get close enough without getting sucked into the massive that is Clayface. Yes, I am still planning on that. Yeah, yesterday was a weird day for me. I didn't get to drive as much as I normally do, so we'll see what happens today. I like to let it play while I'm driving sometimes. Okay, I think I have some basic form in here. I'm going to start getting some detail so we can see what's going on. Hey, how you doing? Slytherin? Very cool. All right, so we've got a basic layout here now. We got Batman facing off with the Clayface. So let us start putting in some detail. Thank you very much. I took all the art classes I had in school, that they offered in school, I should say. And I usually got, teachers didn't like the way I drew because it was mostly comic book style. But now and then they'd give me some decent grades. Comic book style kind of goes against everything that thank you very much. I noticed on some of these Clayface sketches, they had big blobs of clay coming off of him when he's swinging his arms around. See, I don't like this already. I'm gonna shrink this face down a little bit. There we go. That makes the whole body look bigger. Give it a bigger effect. This is a mechanical pencil. The one I'm using to sharpen it up is a 0.7 graphite Pentel. And then I just build it up with tape so that I can relax my grip for longer sessions of drawing. And also I can back my hand off farther so I can get a better idea, see what I'm putting down on the paper. David Finch does this, so I thought I would give it a try. Learn a lot from watching other artists and how they do things. So right now I'm just choosing my lines, which lines I want to keep. And which lines I want to eliminate. The suit, they build it up a little too much, I think, with the fake muscles underneath. But the overall look, when you didn't get close to it, was pretty good. Yeah, when you got that close up, it didn't really hold up. I didn't think. But I imagine their budget was very limited. So considering that, I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, we need some new Batman content. I agree with that. So what is the next Batman movie scheduled to even... The Brave and the Bold is way off from James Gunn. So I'm not even sure which is the what the next Batman movie is going to be. So there's a strong moral lesson in that Superman Solar movie. Yeah, Batman Beyond and Batman, I think the Brave and the Bold, I think, is the one that James Cameron's going to do. They're going to do another one with Pattinson, I'm pretty sure. From what I've heard. Thank you for being here, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like button before you have to go, and consider subscribing if you're enjoying this content. This one's going to be a while. We got a lot going on with CLAYFACE. We're going to be doing several episodes to get this one done. I'm going to keep with the CLAYFACE part of it for here for a few minutes. Get the line work in. Yeah, though I think that's probably going to be the next one that comes out. The Matt Reeves version. Yeah, it's fun to draw monsters once in a while. Yeah, I wasn't sure how I was going to do this until I started doing it. I'm starting to like it myself. Yep, I'm really digging this bigger paper that I've started using. I got away from it for years, and I've had this stuff sitting in my storage closet, and dug it out when I was getting some other art and stuff out of there. Getting ready for that career day that I did. And stumbled across my 11 by 17 copy paper. I'm glad I did. Yeah, we gotta put the underwear on him. Especially since this is a Nick request. He's all about the Batman, Superman keeping their underwear on the outside of their clothes. Yeah, I have the movie queued up in my watch later playlist. Yeah, that's what your deal is, Nick. You made that very clear from the beginning when you first started showing up on my channel. Yeah, I want to say I'm always leery of superhero movies, characters without the actual superhero in them. But I'm hoping, I said it's more like a horror film. It's coming out in October. All right, I'll be right back. We gotta check on the doggy. And I'm back. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty cool movie. I hope. Just kind of doing a classic version of Batman. Nothing out of the ordinary. Kind of a GCI version, I guess would be the best way to describe it. These are such odd shapes for the body of Clayface. You got to focus and pick some of these weird oozing blob areas and really define them. Oh wow, you can put in credit scenes. That's cool. Yeah, so you got to pick your weird shape and then just kind of define it so it's more than a scribble. It's actually pretty fun drawing Clayface. Okay, I'll look forward to that. Thanks for letting me know there are some credit scenes. I don't always expect that in every movie. And when you do, kind of hope there is one, but they don't throw one in on some of these different hero shows. Dying is easy. It's living that's the hard part. Please don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. I start sounding like a broke record, but I forget to hit like buttons a lot when I'm watching my videos that I subscribe to, so it is a good way to support creators, that's for sure. And keep the algorithm going. Okay, thanks for not spoiling it. I'll wait and see it. It does. Who do I subscribe to? I subscribe to David Finch. I subscribe to Emergency Emergency Awesome. That guy does Marvel and DC media information, everything always. He does a lot of, he goes over all the Marvel movie information. I also subscribe to Comics Historian. That's where they read through the hot comic books that are coming out. Lunch Money Comics. He buys old comic books. Frank Cho, he has a weekly series, about each episode's about 30 minutes, where he draws different single character. He's a comic book artist, of course. Also, H Stats Collections. That guy collects large statues of different superheroes and also action movie characters. And also Dan, the creator, he gives YouTube information and helps YouTubers figure out how to set up your videos and get more views and everything. And then the one for like learning how to draw buildings, it's called Circle Line Art School. That's a British guy, and he draws cityscapes in perspective and boats and sometimes cars, but he does a lot of cityscapes. And also VZA, they have different comic book artists that they'll feature. They don't have videos out all the time, but when they do, sometimes they'll have Jim Lee on there. That's when I first subscribed to it, when they were including Jim Lee on their channel. Wired, you guys probably heard of that. They'll have somebody come on and talk about tech or new innovations. Looper, that's a common one. Stuff like that, and then a few people, comic book. This is called comicbookart YouTube channel. And then some of my subscribers. I've also subscribed to this one guy called the Cartoon, what's his name? Cartooning Club, How to Draw. I just check his to see how many views he's getting. I don't really watch his videos. But he has a similar drawing thing, so I like to see how he sets things up sometimes. And thank you, Selena. And thanks for being here. Appreciate the comment. Just this is the very early stages. Trying to get everything laid in here the way I want it. Getting some indication with shadowing, so when I get to the ink, a lot of these decisions will be made. The next one's going to be out of Touch One's request, Batman bursting out of Bruce Wayne's grave in the graveyard. So we're going to go on another series of Batman sketches. Hello, Crossfire. Welcome to the stream. If you're enjoying this, don't forget to go ahead and hit the like button and consider subscribing with the notification bell so you don't miss. We are doing daily streams on this channel. And the channel keeps growing. I think I'm going to have to wrap it up right here, folks. got a good start on this. We can get an idea of what's what. And get the Clayface's legs are going to be gigantic coming down out of there. All right, so do I. So you guys have a great day. Be sure and watch the replay on this when you get the chance today. We're going to keep on working on this until she is complete. Get all the color added. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Nicholas. So thank you for being here, Nick. Thank you, Mr. Man, Crossfire, for being here. Spin Groove, Rustic, thank you for being here. And our buddy, I'll go back and see what that guy's name was. Slytherin. Okay, I got it. Yep, Slytherin. Thank you for being here, Slytherin. Appreciate you. Hopefully you subscribed. I'd like to see you guys back tomorrow. We'll be back on here working on Batman versus Clayface. Be sure and draw something today, people. We have to